Kanye's current excursions. He's been doing nothing.
No.
No. For the past week, he's just been posting nothing about this guy's hat.
No, I don't want to go. I don't want my kids going where Bronny used to go. Alright, there's like this dude I follow, and he made like a video of like the dude he keeps filming, the Adidas director. He's like he made like a video of like the hat coming down and like his face like on some South Park shit like Adidas.
Oh yeah.
It's so weird. That nigga, I feel like it's so weird just because of the fact that like Kanye doesn't clear anything up about what he's making or like what he's even like trying to accomplish. Like you get what he's doing with Gap itself, like collaboration. Sure. But what's like the expansion outside of it? I get like the stories and stuff like that.
He's a visionary.
Dude, he's just got so much money. He can literally any random thought he has, he could just be like.
That's why. Right. Did you see what was the post where he's like, this nigga at Universal? He said I wear hot clothes because I'm hot. That's actually one of the hardest things. You work at Universal. That is one of the hardest things said ever. That shit's so funny. He said I wear.
It just feels wrong to talk about Kanye, bring up Kanye, and not have Nick here. Because that man, he's just been studying. Mr. Guancho has been studying like all his movements.
He's watched every single one of the Kanye icebergs.
Well, bad, but he's just like been studying. He's like, yes, this is his pathing makes sense to me now.
Kanye's a League of Legends character, and Nick is like, all right.
No, Kanye to Nick is he's like cryptid.
He's like cryptid.
He's a cryptid, yeah, like a Bigfoot.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
You guys believe in Bigfoot?
No. It's just like some shit they.
Literally. It could have been. I think it was real a long time ago.
Yeah, dude, that's some shit that you go to like the tourist mountain towns. Literally where I was at this weekend, everyone's like Bigfoot. You go to like literally any like backwoods ass town where they're trying to get tourists, and everyone's just talking about Bigfoot.
Because that's the only like mascot. That's how you get people to go to the town.
Yeah, it's like a buzzword.
What's that? My boss, she grew up in like Wyoming, and like her mom talks about Kanye because that's where they used to. They lived near where her town was, like her hometown in Wyoming was. Where they're like his like whole construction site was near there. But she was talking about how like Buffalo Bill or some weird ass like those weird stores like that is like the town mascot.
All money.
Yeah, literally like there's a whole store committed to like Buffalo Bill. Since like the same thing of like the Sasquatch like they need a mascot. That shit's probably real back in the day.
Probably.
Sasquatch probably some hairy ass Indian. I can't say that.
All the same.
Native American.
It's all staying.
Native American. Or some hairy white dude.
You can just censor it. And be like,
We've already got this.
Sorry, too far. Already unpacked all.
We've gone too far.
Dude, all those things like Slender Man, the Mothman, the Swamp Man, all those dumbass.
Swamp Thing's from like.
That's from like a movie, I think.
That's a DC thing.
I feel like people are like,
it's like
that shit don't exist. But then Japanese, he's Japanese.
That's Slender
Man. True. So base.
Yeah, Slender Man.
That one video game where it was like, like either this year or last year.
I don't know. Hey, no, you gotta get like the 13 pages or something. Is that a different game?
No, that's Slender Man, and then there's another game, like this Japanese game that was like, what's that game, like Thief and like Dishonored looking, where it was like you had to fight different like Japanese myths. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, I don't. You know? Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
I Yes. That's it.
Oh, I was expecting.
I think by the end of this episode, I think we're gonna need another slam poetry.
No, we're not doing that.
No, that was way too in the moment.
Or we could do a recurring segment, which is freestyling the big beats.
Freestyle the big beats. Damn, when he's not here.
No.
That hurts. We just have to tag him.
Tag him up. Dude, I actually am going to commission Mick to make like an intro song for the podcast.
Yes.
I told Mick the other day to make a beat requested by Rob because we were talking about the Wiggles. We were playing fruit salad. Yeah,
That sounds like the best.
the Beatles. Ooh.
The beat.
No, but like we saw that there was like the Wiggles mashed up with what was that metal band? I did my time and I won out.
Is that heavy metal?
It's metal. It's a metal band. Fucking let's go. Anyway. No, but he asked me like,
Pull that up, intern.
Can you find us
he's like, is there a Wiggles and Juice WRLD collab? I'm like, there is not. And like, get Mick on it. So I asked Mick to make a Juice WRLD
Wiggles
collab, and what he made was some unholy abomination that.
Oh.
No, like it's amazing.
Oh,
It's amazing. It's amazing.
All
It's-
girls are the same with the Wiggles.
No,
All
it's like it started. Okay, from what I remember, it starts off with Peter Griffin going, "It's the remix, Lois," and then
You're the party different.
it's, then it was like legalize nuclear bombs into like this is all during the Lucid Dreams beat, and it's like. Good morning. No, wait. What was going? It was something with Young Nudie. It was something with Young Nudie before the American Dad thing took place, and then Wiggles into what else? No, like it was an unholy abomination. I can't.
That's a killer combination.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm trying to describe.
It's the thought is making you confused. That's why
Is it on SoundCloud?
I don't. It's like describing like a biblically accurate angel.
What?
It's like the big, like the pictures where it's like.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Like artist depictions of biblically accurate like eyeballs and wings and shit. They got like chains on them.
Alright, y'all are turning him into like the meme version of Black Mayo. You know who Black Mayo is? Like,
No, what?
Or is it?
Shit.
I forgot the name of the dude. It's like this guy who got like shouted out by like he worked with Kanye and everything, but he used to be remixing everything on YouTube, like sample like Pop Smoke something else. Like he got super big off it, and then like you guys really turning him into that.
Because he is. Mick can be. He has the ability to make such crazy.
He's got the time.
Don't you?
Make Christian music.
Not even time, man.
Plays
Haven't
like
you
Chick-fil-A
heard
Lobby.
the Kanye Walmart type beat? The Walmart type beat?
I didn't hear that shit.
No.
Pull it up.
Walmart type beat.
You guys see Nope?
Yeah,
didn't, yeah.
shit's fire.
So I mean, biblically accurate angel.
No, that's why I said to my girl. No, bro, literally, bro. Have you ever seen Evangelion?
No, but I mean,
Look
kind of.
Look up the angels from Evangelion, because that's literally what that was, bro. Like that shit was crazy.
Like,
I mean, it was like heavily animated style. Like,
Yeah,
did
yeah.
like the Akira.
No,
style.
that's I know. That's what I'm
That shit was
saying.
Yeah.
cold, bro.
Thank God.
Gordy.
It's just
Gordy. Evangelion angel? Is that what I should?
they're all angels like there's like a ton.
Is this one?
Yeah, that's one.
It's like a Shinigami.
There's one that's like a huge cube. It's like this like.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like it's like the Nope, like that cube right there. And then there's one that's like that genuinely looks like Nope.
Like all these? Are these all them?
Yeah, like there's one of them that literally looks like the
The fucking UFO from Nope.
yeah.
Dude, I that movie was awesome.
I
A lot of people hated that shit, bro.
Yeah,
No,
oh god,
Bro, I remember I got this same reaction from
that's the hardest part. That's why I love that shit, bro.
What the fuck?
That should be hitting my Christian roots, bro. I'm
Yes.
like, damn, bro. That's why I said watch that show. It's literally just for the old retro vibes.
dude.
You watch it and then you get that cool like look
Lilith?
for it,
Yeah.
and then
that's
you
sick.
see them pull out the spear, and that shit's like 60 frames per second. Like you see the body like it's so crazy. It's so good.
I got the same
I
reaction
think you're like
in
watching
theaters when I went to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
no, yeah, because I remember like I don't know who else. I was
I
watching it
wanna
with
watch
Thomas. I was watching it with Thomas, and who was in front of us was Jimmy Whiting and his group.
Oh.
And then we're like, so what'd you guys think? He's like, I didn't get it. So it was a stupid fucking movie. I'm like, okay. Like,
What the fuck?
Culture white man.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it before?
No, I've never seen it. I
It's
saw
actually
like,
really good.
okay, yeah, I saw little.
What's
I
the
saw
plot
like
behind it?
panels, like clips of it.
no,
Like,
it's
screech.
it's like
It looks fire because I can just see that nigga doing
it's
Voice
inspired
shit
by
like
like
that.
some of the events of like.
He's
like,
got one of those in his
That's
hand.
what I'm saying. Yeah, no, we're literally on it, bro. Yeah.
No, but I feel like it's the same thing with Nope, because I feel like we're getting out of the idea from movies where everything has to be cinematic universe, that sort of brain rot where like, oh, not every movie has to be connected.
True.
It's like, wait,
Avant-garde is coming back.
I think they're like, wait a minute, what does this have to do with racism? He's like, no, it's a different movie. So they're not connected. No, that's stupid.
I feel like most people just expected like Nope to be like really like action packed, like Michael Bay type shit, like cool ass aliens and shit. Like, and then once they saw it, it wasn't that. They're like, oh,
it was anticlimactic
shit.
for a lot of people.
Yeah, and it was like really like slow pace for some people too. Just
That
like,
shit was fire though.
It was.
It's like if you ever watch like I feel like if you're into like weird movies like that.
I think it's just like
That's literally an art movie. Not even gonna lie.
I think it was just like
True.
unsettling.
Dude, it's been like 15 years of like Avengers and
Oh my god.
Marvel just destroying
cinema.
all movies.
Destroying cinema. Bro,
Literally.
all I keep seeing is She-Hulk clips where it's like She-Hulk twerking and
Yeah,
then it's like
Toy
It's like, but no, that's just I'm so glad that like shit comes out like Nope, because it's like when will you ever get that break or that like you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like that's like a sip of water in like fucking hot ass sun.
True.
That's a great analogy.
That is.
Thank God.
Dude, that's also one of those movies that when someone's like, hey, have you seen Nope? You can just fanboy over it.
Oh my
A
god.
ton.
Because the next person will fanboy over it.
That was so good, or something like that.
It's like, bro, how did you know?
White people be like,
Nope.
But no, niggas was like, my coworker, she was like, I told them to watch it. They watched it like the week after. They're like racist, straight racist.
Oh yes.
They saw a ton of stuff that I didn't see when I watched it. Even though I watched it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What did they see?
Weeks
ago.
Oh god, weeks ago. I do not remember this one conversation. But it was a weird movie, bro. Like
It was.
that's why it makes me interested to watch like more movies. Like I don't be watching movies like I watch anime movies and shit like that, but like I don't watch like live action movies because like I don't know what's good or not, to be honest. Because there's a point where I couldn't tell what's good or not, and then I just stopped watching movies. Like I remember like the most vivid memory of like a movie I watched when I was younger is fucking what's that one with the train? It's like
Bullet Train. Polar Express.
No,
Oh, yes.
No, it's the one where people eat like roach cubes and like the ice. Like it's
Is
like,
this live action?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like Frozen.
Snowpiercer.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was the only one because I remember seeing it on TV. And I was like, this shit crazy.
And then there's like a whole series on it that's going on right now.
I bought the fucking comic series that it was based off of.
Oh really?
That shit's like all charcoal. And, like,
That's sick.
it's great.
The comic. Our viewers don't know who Anna is, right?
Yeah.
You
I
have to
elaborate.
elaborate.
Continuity errors. My girlfriend.
Picture pops up on screen.
Yeah,
Picture pops up of her face, her home, her address,
her phone number.
her social security number, her credit card information. We're coming for you, Anna. We are outside your house.
This is the episode I'm gonna show it to.
We are outside your house. We are outside right now. This was pre-recorded. This was pre-recorded. We are outside your house.
That's the.
We are going
that's
to
the
kill
cat
you.
for this.
September 14th, 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Lock your doors.
It will be raining. I went to go see Dragon Ball Superhero the other day. The Dragon Ball movie. Toei Toei stole ideas from Mexican drug muffins.
Good.
I heard that, like the yellow piccolo and
Yeah,
Good.
so good.
Hey, at least they're learning from their community, bro. At least they're learning from their biggest active community.
That's true.
True. Yeah, they use them. Yeah.
Actually,
Literally, they carry, and then they keep producing mid. Hot take.
what Toei?
Yeah, but they know how to animate stuff still, which is hilarious to say.
Oh, that's a take. That's a take.
Really? Does it look bad? It
No.
looks bad?
Superhero didn't look bad. I feel like when Toei does the shit that Mappa does, as in throw money and work your animators to death, stuff looks good.
Yeah, it's like Toei looks so nice. That's Dragon Ball movies don't look bad. Like they never look bad. They could be shit. Like they could be like a garbage movie, but they never look bad.
yeah, you know, there's gonna be some insane fight scene that
That's
was
what
like 15 seconds of just the craziest animation.
That's what I'm saying. 60 frames per second. You see me. Knuckles move like, oh my god, that's what I expect from that.
It takes 3 months to make.
Yeah, they're like starving slave. Shackles on their wrists at the desk they're
Russian
at.
sleep experiment.
It's like the Hunter manga artist.
Yeah.
He's just like laying down, just.
I think he's on his deathbed.
Yeah,
Yeah, he like
he is.
rolling over and then writes a page.
And
and
he's,
goes
and
back.
he's on Twitter. He's like 60 new chapters
Yeah,
next
no,
week.
Guys, I did it.
He's lying. Bro. He's
I
lying.
drew Kurapika, man. Give me likes.
Give me likes.
Give me likes.
Rolls over, continues dying. Okay, no.
Bro,
Shout out
like,
to Manga.
you know, I remember it was like reports were like his wife was gonna finish.
Yeah.
Manga. I was like,
Didn't his wife make something else?
Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
I'm just like Hunter and Sailor Moon style. This sounds pretty good actually.
Damn, is she a good writer?
What's the story
Is
gonna
she a
be
good
like?
writer?
Yeah,
Did you like Sailor Moon?
I never watched
It's alright. It's
it. He said it's
Sure.
alright.
It's
It's alright. He said he was kind of the better writer. But that's cool though. Hopefully she does, because that'll be like at least it'll have an end. That's what matters in my head. It'll at least have an end. Niggas,
Berserk.
that's what I'm saying. Niggas don't want this
Live
shit to
action
end.
Berserk.
Live action.
Dude,
Berserk PS2.
I got maybe like 100 chapters into Berserk. I love it. I just didn't find time to keep reading it, and then I put my roommate on, and he finished it in 2 days. And he's like, "This is peak. This is actually peak."
Bro, that was Ennio. I like put Ennio onto it, and then he's like, "Come, when are you gonna tell me when this is done?" Because I kept buying him, and he's like, "Buy the next one, Colin."
He's like, you just had to sit down and talk to him like.
Ennio, yeah, I know.
He's like,
There's no more. I don't know how to
He's
break
not
it.
gonna write anymore. Why, bro? Well, and you went to heaven. What's heaven? Well, heaven's a place where people go when they die. You have to explain to him
like a little 4-year-old.
But no, that's what happens with people who get like hooked on it now, because they realize that the dude's like, damn.
Yeah.
Because all that, like, if you read up to a certain point and then you don't know anything about the dude, you're gonna be like fucked up when you find out that he's like, because everything you've read is like.
It's just like kind of. Is there a ton of stuff that he's like building up that he just kind of never got to?
It's
Yes, and
a lot of it is his work habit, and there is a weird. I don't know if you.
all Japanese niggas looking.
I don't know if
Big
you.
manga.
I don't know if
That's
you
why they
know
fucking jump out of their fucking
the conspiracy theory.
skyscrapers.
That's why they installed the safety net.
Yes, dude, the safety
They go on
net.
hiatus, but they're actually just trying to.
The suicide forest.
I don't know if you. I don't know
Plexiglass
if you
window
believe in
in
the
the top floor.
conspiracy theory of Berserk's chapter lining up with all the Idolmaster releases, and that he was a huge Idolmaster fan.
Oh, so you'd like.
So yeah,
You go on hiatus. play
so
games
after
or
the I feel like one of the most iconic arcs is like the shit with Griffin, or is it Griffin? Griffith. Yeah. So then after
something. He's
that,
laying in there.
I don't know, like if you notice like his art style with like characters, they came a little bit more softer and like cutesy.
Yeah, they was
Because-
hardcore, bro.
Because he got into I believe he got into Idolmaster, which is like idols and shit. It's like like rhythm games and shit. But
pop star. Japan
yeah, no,
pop
but
star
he
type.
would stop working. He would stop working on. The theory goes that he would stop working on Berserk because he was too busy playing Idolmaster.
Damn.
And then, like, every time there was just not a new Idolmaster, he would work on Berserk. But when there was a new one that would release, he would go on hiatus and play that. Because I don't know if you, because
He said, "I'll keep playing this."
because one of the
Throwing
things I
myself out the
remember,
window.
one of the things I remember like seeing like a post about like when 2020 came. So I forgot what arc it was, but it had something to do with like Guts going into a boat, right? And he was supposed to like go somewhere. So he did that. He went into the boat for back in 2010, right? And his voyage lasted until 2020 because of all the fucking Idolmaster games. And then the guy died.
Damn. Low key a good thing. Like you get into it late now. Because imagine if you were one of the fans that were in that.
Oh, dude, like
as
people
a-
were like,
you're just sitting there. You're just like,
Where's the next chapter?
like people were like
Usually
legit just
mine
making like
forget about
these schizo ass theories of like, oh, he probably died a long time ago. He probably has like a clone or something.
What?
it's fucked
No,
up.
this is like a whole iceberg with that guy. No, that's why I found it surprising that everyone was just like, oh, rest in peace to Go. I'm like, you guys were shitting on him the entire time of his late career. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, give him props while he's still alive.
No, really.
People love doing that. Once they're dead, everyone's like, man, I was such a fan. I love this guy forever.
They're gonna do that with LeBron, and people are like, fuck you, LeBron.
That is facts,
No, LeBron's gonna play for another 15 years, dude. He'll probably die on the court before he retires.
It's hitting a Brett Favre, bro. That was the man who died on the field, bro. Get so injured. It's like, no, I'm gonna keep playing. Boom, boom. This 50-year-old body. Ah!
Yes.
Damn, yeah. That's gonna be LeBron, though.
Dude, I wonder who the oldest person to ever play a professional sport is in the U.S. Because I'm sure there's like curling and all that shit that
Oh, yeah,
you could
that's
play
the first
forever,
one.
but
Yeah,
like
it's not a sport, especially like golf and shit.
golf, yeah, true golf.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer. Yeah, I wonder who the oldest person ever won the Masters is.
Oh,
Might be.
Arnold Palmer.
I'm good. I'm gonna look it up.
Great sage Arnold.
That's all the instruments for.
You're
right.
right. Look it up. On Netflix.
Oh yeah, Drive to Survive.
And then everyone was like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
you've
bro,
never
I
heard
love
of
that,
fucking
bro.
F1?
F1?
You've never heard of
Bro.
F1? Smacks you in the face. Brings her
Uncultured, bro. You're
nose.
so uncultured.
You're uncultured, bro. You don't
Yes.
even know about the...
He's got a Red Bull in his hand, and it's like one of the Red Bull Reds. Like
Yes.
so red that she's like, bro, you're telling me you don't know who Max Verstappen?
You're telling, yeah, you're telling, you don't know the Australian driver. I can't. I looked them up today. I just forgot.
Oh. Who's the Mercedes driver? That's like
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton. Yeah,
He got
exactly.
nasty braids, bro.
Yeah, he's probably the most popular driver.
Yeah, he's black too. We put that in my quotations. No, I was gonna buy my dad his like model helmet. His helmet's so ugly, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fucking like neon green with like. It's not. He's not. Is it Monster? I don't think he's sponsored by Monster.
Neon
It's-
green.
It's like something else that he's like sponsored by, and it has like a bunch of like. There's like one cool aspect about it is like his helmet is like orange or the visor's orange,
Mhm.
and like
It's
it's like
just
some.
neon green.
Dude, how
Yeah,
much
but the
does
whole
that
thing's-
cost?
Wait,
Yeah.
that's hard though.
This?
Yeah, it's like $40 or like $50. It's a model helmet. It's not like.
So it's not like
Yeah, no.
you can't put it on your head.
Nah.
Oh, okay. So it's like a little.
Yeah, a little
That's
shit
hard,
like that.
That's hard though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a collectible thing you do.
That one looks sick as fuck. Is that him also?
Protects you from the game.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, I was gonna buy a different year, but I just bought a different one. Because 2020 looks so ugly, bro.
We stand together.
Or the 2022 looks so ugly.
Oh yeah,
That one looks nice.
that's like a rainbow.
But show them the 2022. That was the one that was orange. Or the Google hits that fat.
For real.
No, we're going to the
that's-
website, nigga. You gotta
Oh,
see
yeah,
all
yeah.
angles.
All the
bro.
angles.
Damn. It is. Is that?
Pop-ups.
Oh my god.
Except cookies.
Yeah, the monster logo is kind of crazy.
Is it? Yeah, it's monster, bro. That's why I
Yeah.
said look at it, bro. That alright. This is the only cool
Yeah.
part. You see, it's red and then the
Yeah,
star.
yeah.
That's hard.
fine.
But the rest of it
Little
looks
blue
so
sticker
ugly.
on the side.
No,
Yeah.
That's hard.
No,
That's
it's not.
hard. That's hard.
You're a
Yes,
tweak.
That's hard.
Alright, I bought my dad here. I bought my dad this. Damn. I bought it. Damn, it sold out. Holy shit, yeah. I bought it and it sold out.
Damn.
That's funny as fuck. but I can't.
You sell that shit.
Yeah, it was Australian one. It had this cool pattern. It had some world
Yeah.
It looked like hills.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Design. It was like a geography map.
Damn.
But I guess I was the only one on the website, so it's not there.
How do you even get into F1? It's probably gonna be like your dad was a racer and your grandpa was, and it's just in the.
You got the money for it.
Okay.
This is random, but my boss, there's my manager. She's the one from Wyoming, and my boss, he's the one who owns the company.
Okay.
He knows the owner of WeatherTech.
Okay. Yeah. In Bolingbrook.
He got his he hooked his dog up with some treatment, and then we've done shit for him. So he's super friendly.
Oh shit. Okay.
So he needed jackets for a racing event. It was an F1 racing event for Mercedes and shit like that.
Okay.
And we were I need jackets, and they asked why, and they're we have three ladies that need jackets, and we don't want to get cold. And then my boss, she's we later find out that they're painted, they're not wearing any clothes, they're all painted.
Oh shit.
So they're painted the colors of whatever the race is.
What the fuck?
Butt ass naked on this rainy ass day, and she's we gotta make their jackets. And then she shows me the picture, and I was dying. That shit was funny. They were rippy jackets.
Oh, I bet. Wait, they were. See, when you said dog, I was oh, Colin works for a groomer.
No, it's embroidery. It's cool, but they just like dogs.
Actual dog.
No, alright. The lady, one of the ladies, I think one of the ladies, she used to work for the West. What is that shit called? The Westminster Dog.
Oh yeah.
The one that was televised.
Yep.
So she now owns or she runs an affiliate brand to that. That's smaller, the Midwest region of that.
Oh, okay, sure.
So we do shit for her. That's why it's so dog relevant.
Mm.
They be just doing everything. They have cool logos now this year. I'll take pictures of them because they're cool. The logos actually look very cool now.
It's is that a feeder league for the Westminster? You win that and then you qualify for.
You win that, and you're practically on.
Okay.
Because they have their own shit. But I don't know. It's weird. I can't keep track of it because there's a lot of things.
Because I'm guessing was it Westminster? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
I feel does they have a huge monopoly over all the the dog shows basically?
Or is it
there's only
the
the
top
one
league?
It's
the
NBA.
I think it's legit
just the NBA.
It's the NBA dogs.
Yeah.
LeBron dog.
Yeah. I wonder if it's invite only.
NBA
LeBron
dog.
That'd be funny as fuck. What's the nickname? This is Carmelo Anthony. What you want? LeBron James.
The Luka dog.
The Luka dog.
The Clint Capella dog. That dude is. He's putting up good rebounds, good percentages.
But you ever see those dogs with the super long snout?
Yeah.
They give him that one. I wish I knew the name of the breed.
Yeah.
Salukis.
Salukis.
They're skinny dogs with
long nose.
Yeah, super long.
I'm pretty sure that they're called Salukis. Or I'm thinking about a different breed. I'm sorry, I don't know that.
Intern, look it up.
Hold up. But no, those dogs.
You could just pull it up.
That's kind of true.
Who's always there?
Yeah,
Intern's kind of getting on your ass.
I know I was. I don't want to be on the phone too much.
No, I feel that.
Oh my god!
You hit the Jeff Rogan.
That's not.
That's them.
What the fuck?
That's so funny, bro. I love a dog like that.
What? Oh, they're called.
You couldn't
What the
walk
fuck?
sideways
How do you
through a
pronounce it?
doorway.
Borzoi?
A Borzoi.
Russian wolfhound. Borzoi.
That's
Who is
it.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's raw, though. For real, it's just long ass face, bro.
That's insane.
That's cute.
Oh,
No, right? Imagine that the dog just comes down and he just puts his fucking long ass schnauzer on your lap. He's I want pets. You're not.
I gotta reach all the way over here to pet this thing.
Dude, how does he
Female
drink?
dogs must love that, bro. The female
Yeah.
just right up the ass.
Look at
Hey,
Oh my
you
God.
up?
That's such a lovable dog, bro.
Dude, how does that guy drink water? I'm assuming his mouth is the whole thing, or is it just down by down here?
Just at an angle.
Just a big old nose.
You gotta get a cup and put it sideways.
That's Wait, he works like a straw.
So he's only got a
Dude,
mouth
is
at
his
the end of
mouth
his
actually-
nose.
What?
He said he only has a mouth at the end of his nose. It only opens a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a little hole.
Bro, no, that has to be the whole mouth. That's crazy. It's like whole entire mouth. It's like.
If you guys could financially afford it, would you guys like to own dogs?
Yeah, if I could.
Like what kind of dog would you like? Would you want?
Hmm.
Like I want
I really
to
don't care. I don't want a dog.
Probably a husky.
Huskies
want
are sweet.
yeah. We like I want one of them like those I want like a bulldog. I want like one of those dogs that just sound like and, like he's like
That's
you're like
They can't catch a ball because their face is too flat.
you're like waking up and all you hear is they just slobbering you like sippy.
I always hear golden retrievers are very they're like the friendliest dog.
Yeah, my boss.
Like they're just friends with everybody. They don't have a mean bone in their body.
Yeah, that's kind of
You want your dog to bite some toddler?
Yeah.
annoying. That's how I got it. I ain't you little pussy ass nigga, bro. Wait, what?
Get like an army. Get like an army of pit bulls into his apartment.
Oh shit.
They start fucking the kids, bro. They start fucking the kids. What's that GTA?
Those pit bulls are just like don't feed them. Don't feed them.
Don't feed them.
It's like the geese.
Or you feed them, but you just train them to kill for fun, so they just leave the bodies there. Jesus
Right.
That was who's that?
Hunter's dog?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hunter's
yeah.
dog, bro. This kid, we used to hang out with his dog would literally like, you say squirrel. It's like, what's that shit? Metal Gear Revengence. Body goes and locks up, steal, eyes detecting any movement, like kill anything in the yard. That shit was cool. Yeah, literally, like it was, and then like not a violent bone. It's fine. But literally walk up to you like, run in between your legs. Do what they do for all of us. Like first time we met this dog, like literally just like runs between our legs, like just like feed for pets. But then as soon as you say squirrel, you hear
Mass
nothing.
murder.
For real. It's like
ringing in the ears.
yeah, ringing noise.
Russian sleeper.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I want that. I want to cut a dog like that. You can't tell. That's not a breed. That's like how they come.
That's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
That's a lifestyle.
It's just how they are. My like I don't know. I forget the name of my coworker's dogs. She like trains dogs also alongside doing all that other shit. But they look cool. They're like Canadian. Like Canadian street dogs.
Nothing cool ever comes out of Canada.
Well, one of them is
Drake.
Drake. No.
Drake. I'm not a Drake fan.
You don't like honestly never.
He's backtracking.
I like
Yeah, that one was actually pretty good.
the song.
Shut the fuck up. I cannot hear that shit. Nigga said
He said, it's mall music. I don't listen to that.
Nigga, that shit is mom music, bro. That's like rip off 3 6 Mafia, bro. Literally. Yes, don't even call cap. No. Then 21 serves the most lame fucking.
Okay, I agree with that, bro.
Ever.
Niggas were dick
So
riding that
literally,
song.
it's
Oh my god, this is like Knife Talk Part 2, guys. He did it again. He did
What?
it again. That was
He's like, I'm funny as fuck.
That was cringe.
Alright, that's literally the main reason why I don't like that song. Because fucking no matter how much Drake could spit, like I won't like it. I'm kidding. But no, but like the 21, the fact that his features are so lackluster, they have no emotion. Nigga sounds like Nav, bro. But like worse
No.
Nav, because he has such a bad drawl, and it's not good.
It was just such a boring ass verse.
Literally, bro. And I'm like, I don't even want to get through the rest of the song while listening to that.
You see how they were calling 21 on Twitter though? Because he's like, we need to stop the violence. He's like, we need to stop killing each other. And then somebody retweeted, like, just the lyric, spin the block twice, like, there's nowhere to park. And he retweeted, he's like, don't try to make me one-dimensional. He's like, I give back to my community.
That's funny as fuck. He said, don't make me a one-dimensional ass nigga. I am not the... Did you not listen to I Am As I Was? Bro, that's facts though. Literally after you dropped that album, he was like, guys, I'm not a street nigga. That's facts though. That's literally facts.
Was he just getting a lot of heat for it?
Nah, it was just like...
He just wanted to clear that up in case anybody was like.
Well, he's reformed. was it Tyler? Yeah, one of the years reformed.
Tyler what?
Yeah, when he made that album, it gave him such a like. What was he like? Did he get any like awards for it? But like he was like.
I think he was nominated for a Grammy. I don't think he won that year.
But he was like reformed black man, and then he was like stop the violence. He was like doing all that. He's like he's actually good at giving back. Like I'm clowning him, but he's actually good at giving back. But it's like corny sometimes because he's like it's his roots. Like his whole entire discography is murder music.
Yeah. Well, what's like? Is that drill? Is that like the?
That's literally drill.
Drill.
Yeah, drill. That nigga said, "Stop the violence." Fucking dumbass. You better do Snoop Dogg. Take down your whole discography. He said, "Guys, I'm making this NFT. I can't promote this anymore."
Oh, NFTs, dude, that died so fast.
Dude, he said, "I gotta keep my stock up. I gotta keep it."
That's true, dude. Hey, you gotta get as many people talking good about it, or else it's just...
Yeah, guys, NFTs are good. Name all the ones you. No, I'm kidding. Rug pulls.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a prominent thing in the future. Just wait on it.
Yeah, I feel like it will.
Like, why do you think all these big companies are like investing in filing trademarks for NFTs? Because like once this like whole metaverse shit is built, then people are literally gonna fucking buy online clothes in the fucking virtual world. And guess where you need to go? Fuck, when you need to go to Nike, you need to go to Adidas.
That's
true.
Yeah.
They got some Sword Art Online
That's
shit.
gonna be IMVU in the future.
They're basically just doing it to profit like 2 times off of one consumer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really it.
But
could
Kyle,
you also...
Kyle, the Twitter user with the cartoon character profile picture told me that NFTs are bad and that they're bad for the environment. Kyle!
They are.
Oh, dude, the environment doesn't matter. It takes as much environment, like...
To be
On
fair,
God, bro,
fuels
niggas dick
for
ride that point though. I
No,
don't even
okay.
lie.
To be
Dude,
fair,
like, they drive a car.
Like a diesel truck takes about as much gas as mining a battery for like a Tesla.
no, fucking
Only go
people
back
say
for
like,
a Tesla.
don't buy NFTs. They're bad for the environment. But then we'll go buy a League of Legends skin on League of
For
Legends.
real. Literally, bro.
Actually, they'll boot up their
Like,
PC and
it's
just
the
leave
same.
it on for 3 weeks straight.
Honestly, keep my PS4 on, and the lights in my room on for
Yep.
6 days straight. I'm actually gonna leave my car running for a couple hours because I just want to sit in here.
Yeah.
Literally, niggas dick ride. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I feel like that's such a minute thing, and I feel like people just dick ride that because they have no. It's like you gotta find something people can't challenge you on, or like there's things you can do in your day to day life that cut down on like the
She's like,
your shit that you know what I mean, like shit you produce, or like riding a bike, or like driving your car less, or shit.
she's
Like
just
that.
Oh, yeah.
she's like mad toxic though. Like, because like for April Fools, I told Colt to do like fake NFTs, and he did it. And so we got some of the guys to do like fake NFTs. Like, oh yeah, I just bought my NFT, and it's just like Colt's like avatar with like shirts that just say like cock wiener or whatever. But no, but there's like he got people in his DMs. He's like, oh Vixie, bro, I thought you. That's his online name. Oh Vixie, bro, I thought you were cool, but you know you're doing NFTs. Fuck you.
Yeah, they think it's like a sellout thing.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, nah. Literally,
That's funny.
NFTs for artists is just another means of revenue.
Literally.
Like, niggas could eat a dick, bro. Literally. Like, you the broke nigga not buying it. I got this nigga with the Tesla buying my shit and putting it as his three computer setup wallpaper.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Either you complain about an artist doing an NFT or you go buy their art.
Facts.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
It just
Because
kind of just makes me.
You're not gonna draw something and it's just gonna make you money.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, everyone's trying to find a way to be creative and also make a living. Because nobody wants to fucking do a job they don't want to do. And if that's what they want to do, then...
Well, I feel like creative people just have it like horribly because it's like we want your
Yeah,
skills.
you just get taken advantage of.
We just don't want to pay you for them.
Yeah, true.
That's most of the time. This one artist I follow, like he was like this main drive. He was like the main like lead graphic designer for like this one brand,
Mm-hmm.
and then like took off.
Oh,
And
shit.
it's like in like Saks and everything.
Oh,
And
shit.
then now he's like still like.
And he got like... Dude, they should at least
Saks,
offer him like
he's still
fucking...
broke.
Well, it's like the stuff
Equity.
he designed, everything, the graphic design, everything. They just didn't pay him like the amount of money he should have got. Because like the whole project is in like it's in Saks. It's like in fucking like I think it's in DSM, like Dover Street Market. But it's like a lot of that shit, and then like he's the one that leads the design for literally all the pictures you see on that shit. And it's like,
Damn.
so it's weird to see him post about shit that he's like, damn, I'm not getting my credit for blah blah blah. So damn, I'm not getting the amount of bread. Blah blah. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Because you would think so. You would think such a big prominent brand with like this. You would think the person making the ads for it behind it would at least have a little bit of bread. And then, nah, bro, that should be weird, bro.
You probably just screwed him over like on the back end of the deal.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you probably like signed a contract that was just really shitty.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're hired. Sign this, and like, you know.
Or he didn't even sign a contract. He was like, oh, you're hired.
Yeah.
Make a certain amount for this.
True.
And then I'm gonna come back to you. We'll pay you this, and then make a certain amount for this, and then we'll pay you this. So it's like he's not getting revenue itself. He's just getting a one-time fee for, say, like 30 things he edits.
Yeah, and then they just run with this shit
for months on end. And you got your $300 that one time.
Oh,
it's a tale as old as time. Companies screwed over artists. It says like the two cavemen crossing paths, right? Ooga booga. They both have clubs in hand. Only one of them is getting out alive.
It's the same thing that you're seeing with Adidas and Kanye, Gap and Kanye right now.
Kanye's a billionaire, but at the same time, they're kind of just like
stealing his design language.
He still has a small
just
business,
just running with it.
Like I get that Kanye be a little bit crazy sometimes, but you know sometimes he has some valid points.
No, that's true. They shouldn't be fucking with his shoe. That's so facts. He did revive that brand. That brand was shit. Niggas didn't know about. Niggas didn't care about.
And the fact that he said like
Ultra
the Yeezys are like 63% of Adidas' entire online sales. Like if that's true, that's kind of crazy.
That's nuts.
That's a crazy ass.
That's actually nuts.
Bro,
because that'd be fucked.
Because it's
he
only shoes.
He
doesn't make clothing for Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
He would literally own Adidas.
I would think that all the Brazilian people like the sweatpants, the Adidas sweatpants and the Adidas track.
You're funny as fuck.
Yeah, I thought they would be carrying them.
He said Adidas comes from Mexico and Brazil. You fucked up for that.
Yeah,
that's funny though.
I thought they were.
They're actually
Dude,
they're actually buying Calabasas, not track shoes. You guys see my? That's fine. No, some of the new Yeezy colorways that they're releasing looked ugly as fuck. Like they had some wild ass colors. That's why I thought they were Kanye's colors. I was like, damn, this nigga kind of crazy.
You saw it, you're like, damn, it's some shit.
Yeah, literally. I was like the dark blue and these like weird oranges and shit like that.
Dude, that's crazy how if like someone's name is attached to something, you can automatically think it's like sick.
Yeah, sure.
And then you know it's not, and people are like, "What the fuck is that?"
No, it's just people. What is it? Damn, because it's like you have like such a. If you have built up a repertoire in someone's brain, you're gonna be like, you don't miss like niggas who were decorating Uzi in like 2016, 2017. The entire world. Let me say that. Like if you have such a good like track record in their head, you're not gonna feel like they'll ever do wrong.
Yep.
Especially if you've never met the person or you've never.
That's just bias, really.
Yeah, it's boom. That's why it feeds the brain constantly.
The recency bias.
Literally, that's why people are such big Yeezy heads is because they've never met the nigga and you can like really just like lean into the brand itself. Oh, this brand encapsulates what I am.
Dude, I feel like
Kanye says something funny, I laugh at it. It kind of I kind of relate. I do drip. This nigga work at Universal. LOL.
I mean, Kanye's just a strong name in the industry.
Well, yeah, he's like that's what I'm saying. He's built up such a huge like impact throughout. Like he's one of the biggest icons. One of the
guy put out a single with a skinned monkey.
Oh yeah.
He can do no wrong.
He
can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, he was so iconic that for a little bit, like when I first learned what Yeezys were, I was like, I had no clue that they were Adidas.
True, yeah, me too.
I was like,
they're
Yeezy, they're Kanye's. And I was like, I didn't look any deeper into it.
Damn, no, that's a straight white dad take right there.
For
He said they're Kanye.
They're Kanye.
They're Kanye. You guys,
I like those Kanye's right there.
That's hard. So that's a good take, bro. Clip that.
Clip that.
Yeah, let's go up.
Intern.
Yeah, that's going up on the reels.
But no, I really, because I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. More so, you guys told me. You guys like when I first met him and like Michael and Dylan, they kind of like well versed me on like Kanye shit. Because like my parents didn't like Kanye, but I didn't know why. And I'd like his music's good. Like I listened to his music, and then these niggas kind of like gave me like the whole like lore, blah blah, etc. Just as we like hung out, and I was like, damn, he's hard. Like, it's like I don't get why people hate him to a certain degree just because he's like a celebrity, and like you can just kind of like turn him off. You know what I mean? Because you're not.
People don't hate him. Swifties hate him.
Yeah,
Swifties
hate him.